Hey guys, it's me Vanessa. I wanted to do a quick tutorial for you guys about the new My Challenge Tracker app. So Beachbody just came out with an app that you can run challenge groups on, and I'm kind of a fan, and I don't know if it's because it came out right along the same time that Facebook locked me out of all my groups, and that was really frustrating for me, and I kept thinking, I need this app because it gives me another platform to connect with people. And it's also great because I've run into some people who just aren't on Facebook. They're not active on Facebook. They don't check Facebook much. And it's difficult to provide them support when, they're just not able to interact. And of course, I could send them a separate text message or a separate email, but that is a lot of work. So this is much better. All right, so first what I'm going to go through is what exactly is the My Challenge Tracker app. So you get it in the App Store. It's an app on your phone. However, it has a component as well that is a website online. So as a coach, you will need to go online first. If you haven't run a group yet, you'll need to go online first to mychallengetrackerportal.com. That is sort of your home base for setting up your groups and running your groups. You actually don't run them from the app. The app is more of the user experience, but you as a coach who's running the group, you're gonna be doing most of the posting online on the website. So definitely bookmark mychallengetrackerportal.com, and that is where you're gonna set up your initial account. So you're not gonna be able to really use your app until you set up your initial account. You log in with your coach ID, you set up like a profile picture and some initial things, and then you set up your first group. It's extremely simple. I've already set up my initial account, so I won't be able to walk you through that part, but I am gonna walk you through how to set up a group and some really cool features that they have. So I'm gonna share my screen and we will get started. All right, so here I am at the mychallengetrackerportal.com. And I just clicked create a new group. So it's brought me to this page right here. And here I can name my group whatever I want. Let's say that I want to do like a size specific group. Size is kind of like my jam right now. I've been like crazy about it. So I am going to do a size it up group. And you can name it whatever you want. And then you're going to set your start date. Now here's an interesting thing. Once you set your start date, that's it. The start date has been set in stone. However, if you've put the number of days, like for example, let's say I want to do a 20-day group or 21-day group. But let's say after like 15 days, I'm thinking this group is rocking. Everybody is just connecting so well. Everybody is really having a great time. I think I want to keep the same group going. You can extend the number of days that you have your group. So if I set it for 21, I could move it to 41 or 51 or 60. I can always make my groups longer, but you can't make them shorter and you can't change the start date. So let's say that I want to start on March 5th. Well, actually, let's do a Monday. Let's do March 7th. All right, and let's say that I want to do this for 30 days. Next, I'm going to select a program. So I can do a multiple program, which is what I typically run. I typically run groups where people are doing a variety of programs. So for the most part, that will be the one I will choose. You can do a Shakeology only. This would be a cool one. You could even do a free week-long group if you wanted to get people sort of just trying a Shakeology sampler and helping them with some workouts. So they've given you that option, and then you have all the other programs that Beachbody offers. So I'm gonna go with size. Next, you're gonna write a brief description. This isn't required, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Join me for some fun as we size it up. All right, next you're gonna select an image. Now this image has to be a square image. Instead of like on Facebook, we have those banners that kind of like do the Facebook cover page, but this one is going to be a square image. So I'm actually going to get one that I've already created, and I made this on Canva, which is one of my favorite sites to make graphics and images. So here we go. All right. Well, this image is Back to Basics Challenge group, but I probably would ideally have something about size in there, right? All right, so now I pretty much have my challenge group all set up. The next thing I'm going to do is invite people. So the important thing is that challengers really can only, oh, sorry, there's one more page here. You can just review your coach profile. This is one of the things you'll create when you first set up your account. Just your name and your email. You have an option to put your phone number. However, if you put your phone number, people in your group will have access to that phone number and they will have an option to call their coach. They can either call or email their coach. So don't put your phone number unless you want people to be able to call and text you. And you can leave the phone number field blank, but you do have to put an email address so that your challengers can have some way of reaching out to you. And then you can also change your image. This is an image that you'll put in when you create your initial profile, and your time zone as well. And the time zone is cool because when you're scheduling posts, which we'll get into later, it will post it at the time you specify and the time zone that you're in. So, all right, so now we've got our group set up. We're gonna do our invitations. You can only add people by an email invitation. You cannot just like throw people in. You have to put their name, put their email, and send to an actual person. Now, if this person does not already have a Beachbody account, it will prompt them in the email to create a Beachbody account. They must have a Beachbody account to use this app. If they already have their Beachbody account, no big deal. They'll just have instructions in the email on how to download the app and join you in your group. So I'm just gonna put my husband in here as the tester. He's gonna be like, what's going on? All right. Add to the list. All right. So now once you've added all of your participants, you can add up to 250 people in one group. Then you invite them. Invite participants, and it'll send an email to them with an invitation. There is an invite code. Let's say they lost their invitation. You can provide them their invite code and they should be just fine to join the group. So now you've got your group all set up. All you need to do now is start putting content into the group. And you do that by going to your group feed. So this is sort of where you start putting in all of your posts for your group. Now, what I love about this is that you can schedule posts, which is awesome. In Facebook, you can schedule posts only to your like page, but not in a group. So every morning you have to manually go in and set up, post your post for the day, which is fine. But if you're going on vacation or you're going to be out of the country or whatever, I mean, you can have other friends and other coaches help you out. But this is awesome because it just always has a post at the same time. It gives you that consistency and it allows you to kind of just sit down one night, put out all your posts and schedule them and not have to worry about it. Your only thing you have to do is check in and comment on people's posts and just provide them that feedback and support. But the initial everyday assignment is already done for you. So here's what you do. You just add your post. You can add an image or a video. The video has to be a URL. So you can't upload a video from your computer or your phone. It would have to be already uploaded onto YouTube, let's say, or somewhere else. So that is one difference to the Facebook groups. But, there are tons of amazing stuff on Facebook or on YouTube that are just great, inspirational. If you want to create your own channel and start uploading some stuff, the sky is the limit there. So, but I'm going to add an image for this particular test post. And I don't know how you guys organize yourselves, but I actually have a challenge group photos file on my computer that has a bunch of photos I've just collected over the years of fun things, inspirational quotes, funny pictures, all sorts of stuff that I like to do. So I'm going to do this one. Oh, it's a little funny meme that says keep squatting. Hey girl, keep squatting. So I'll just put your assignment for today, add 20 squats at the end of your workout. Post in the comments when it's done. All right, so that's it. Now I can schedule it. So down here, I can say, you know what, I want this post, actually, my group starts on the 7th. I want to post it as an extra bonus on Friday. No, on Saturday. Saturday special. And I'm going to do it at, I like to do mine in the mornings. So I'm going to do it at 6 a.m. All right, and schedule. So now my post is scheduled and it will go live at 6 a.m. March 12th. And I can do my entire group all in one night. This is so exciting. So that's what I love to do. There's also a section for files. I always love to fill my groups with meal plans. I have them in my challenge group file on my computer. You know, a grocery list, a daily scheduler that's kind of helpful if people want to print it out and put it on their refrigerator, all sorts of stuff. So that is basically how you interact on your website to make up your group and to do your posts as a coach. Now, on the actual app, you're also going to be able to participate with your team, but the posting that you'll be able to do is the same kind of posting that your team will be able to do. Logging your workout, logging your Shakeology. I love it because sometimes as a coach, I'm so concerned about posting content for others that I forget that I need to be a participant myself. I need to be keeping up with my own workouts and Shakeology. And so I really love this app because it reminds me. You can set the settings to do a push notification. So it'll be a little alert on your phone, just like from a calendar appointment or something like that. Did you do your workout today? Have you drank your Shakeology today? It's been 3 days without logging your Shakeology. How's it going? It'll just remind you. And it's awesome because sometimes the day gets busy and I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't had my Shakeology today. And it's really important to me. So there's also a little calendar. I don't know if you can see this with little dots. So the green dot is Shakeology and the blue dot is that I've done my workout. And it's kind of cool. It tells you how many times you've done it. And I don't know about you guys, but that motivates me. Like it's a cool little tracker to help you see how things are going. It also allows you to comment on other people's stuff, like other people's stuff. It's very similar to Facebook. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like a little like and comment buttons at the bottom. You can post things, you can post photos. So it's very, very similar to being on Facebook, but it does give you better tracking right in the app. You can even track your weight. If you take your weight, consistently, you can track your measurements. You can put photos at different times of the challenge to see your progress in real time in photos. And it's just great. And then I can, as a coach, send out messages to everyone in my group. I can send out messages to individuals. It's a great, great app. I know they are coming out with updates so that a group of coaches can run a group together instead of just one. Right now, just one coach would be the administrator and other coaches would have to, just be participants and not be administrators. But they are working on an update for that. I'm not sure when it will come out. And knowing Beachbody, there's always updates and fun things that they have in the works for this app. So I'd love for you guys to try it out. I am planning to run an exclusively app-based group starting first week of March, and I'm excited about that. And I may probably have some Facebook additives to this, because people are on Facebook all the time and they're not always used to checking this app, but I think it will be a great, great asset to us. And I'm excited to use it more often and just see how it fits into my business. So hopefully that was helpful to you guys. And if you want to join my group at the beginning of March, let me know. I'd love to get you guys involved.